Alright Sunshine, it's time to showcase how you can solo 7-star Empoleon. That event is on this weekend, and next weekend it is Ice Terra, and it comes with 6 IVs and hidden ability. Its ability is competitive, which is going to pose everybody a huge problem when you're trying builds. But I'm going to show you guys how you can solo it right now. The build we're using is Mewtwo. Now conveniently, this is the Mewtwo we got from the raid for the 7 stars from ages ago. So hopefully everybody watching this has this by now. This raid was pretty long, so yeah, I hope everybody caught theirs. And what we're looking at stat-wise is special attack is maxed out. It's also up, so the nature, does it show the nature here? Well, you can use your mints, folks. You can buy mints in the game. It's modest is the nature, so you want to get a modest mint on it so special attack goes up and attack goes down. As for the other stat, I have it in speed, but that's not relevant to this raid at all. That's not going to help me. If you're really sweaty, you can put them in special defense if you have the ability to do that. But since I already had this in speed already, I'm not able to put any more stats anywhere, so I'm just going to sit with that. It's actually okay as long as your special attack is maxed out and you're using the Mewtwo with 6 IVs, you're going to have very good defense and stats all around anyway. So we're going to go in just like this. The moves we're using is Psy Strike, Psychic, Skill Swap, Calm Mind, very important. And Shell Bell is our held item, so we get that little bit of HP back. Let's go ahead in here and show you guys how to challenge alone, how to solo this thing. So, like I said, guys, this Empoleon has competitive. So there's one thing you need to watch out for when you're starting a raid here, and that's if any of the NPCs have Intimidate. You really do not want to continue a raid if one of the NPCs starts off with Intimidate, because you're already buffing the guy by ×3 before you even get a move off, okay? So you do not want to be doing that at all. Let's just see who we get here. Oh, there's an Intimidator. Okay, so if you guys get an Intimidator, just run from the raid. You are doing this solo anyway. You can run just safely, just fine. You do not need to waste any time, because that Intimidator is going to trigger twice before you get a move off, and he's going to be ×3 special attack. It's not worth even trying at that stage. So Intimidator gone. Let's run away, and we'll come back for another raid in a sec. Important information for people who have had to run away. If you're rejoining the raid and you're getting the exact same NPCs again, in order to fix that, all you have to do is let the raid beat you by running out of timer, okay? That's important, because that will fix this issue where you'll be able to rejoin the raid and get different NPCs, okay? It's a bug, it's a glitch in the game they'll never fix, they haven't fixed, and it's been there since day one. They're never going to fix that. So that's just an online-offline issue or something that happens there. You end up getting stuck with the exact same NPCs. Just let the raid beat you, let the timer run out, and you'll be able to fix that issue. Now that we've got no Intimidators, we're ready to go. So we're going to go straight into battle for Skill Swap. We want to get rid of competitive ASAP because despite not having any Intimidators, they have Moonblast, they have other moves that will possibly reduce his stats, but that will end up buffing his stats because of competitive. So you do not want that to trigger at any stage during the raid. Let's go for Grass Knot here. We're going to go straight for Hang Tough. We are basically sacking our Mewtwo on the first turn. Well worth just letting you know that. The cheers are just going to be there for the entire raid no matter what. So it's well worth getting these cheers off so that we have those buffs all the way through. Now, some people might die here after that last move. I didn't. I'm actually just going to go straight for a go all out here, so we also get the attack buff, because we're not using super effective. We're not. We're relying on Psychic type, which is okay for Mewtwo because he's so strong. But if you do die, you'll end up coming back and you'll be able to use the cheer anyway. You'll be fine. You just continue exactly what I'm showing you here. We die. The cheer buffs stay even after you die, so it doesn't matter. We have those for the entire raid. We're good to go. Now he's put up a shield. That's okay. When we revive, or after you've revived and you used one cheer, you go straight for Calm Mind. You want to have one Calm Mind so you get that extra attack and defensive buff. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We get our Unnerve back, so we no longer have a competitive. But we're just going to go for Calm Mind straight away. Only go for one, because he's actually going to remove your buffs a lot. He's actually going to remove them a lot, so we don't really need or want that. Either way, Calm Mind is here. We get a lot of special defense buffed here because our special defense is already high. If you guys actually put your stats into special defense, you're going to be unstoppable at this point. And now we're going to start charging up our terrestrial. So we need to use 3 moves. We're going to go for Psy Strike first. The reason we go for Side Strike first is because that uses our special attack stats, which is maxed, but it also attacks his defense stats, and he hasn't used any defensive moves yet. He does have a defense buff move, which he doesn't use until later. So we're actually just going to use the PP out of this for now. It doesn't do enough damage anyway, but what we need to get to is Terrestrial anyway. Terrestrialize up, so we're just going to use the 3 PP on this for free. This is not where we're winning the raid yet. That's okay. Alright. He's going for Ice Beam, he's going for all that. No problem. Now we'll go for one more Side Strike and then we'll be able to Terrestrialize. We will keep using Side Strike until we see him buff himself up. Alright. But we should be doing quite a good chunk now with the single Calm Mind and the Cheer attack buff, which does not appear, sadly, but either way. Alright, now we can Terrestrialize, Side Strike this. This is going to do quite a significant chunk to his shield. You'll be able to see we'll be getting enough health back where he is not doing enough damage to us for it to matter. We will be able to replenish more HP than the damage he's doing to us for pretty much almost all the moves he's using on us. So we're sitting pretty. It's pretty just straightforward after that. Let's see what he's got. That's a huge chunk. That's gorgeous. That was a gorgeous chunk of damage. We get all our HP back there. We're maxed out now. There's only one other thing you need to pay attention to at this stage in the game, and that is when he removes your buffs. Because all you have to do then is just use one Calm Mind after he does it straight away. You do go first, and you just replace the Calm Mind he removed, and then continue like normal, like I'm doing right now. And we'll see that in a second, I'm pretty sure. There it goes, there it goes. And that's it. He goes for Surf straight away, yay! Cheater, cheater. Anyway, let's just go straight for... Bro! Excuse me? Let's just go straight for Calm Mind. That doesn't remove the cheer buffs, just FYI. So we still have our attack and defensive cheer buffs active, no matter what. One Calm Mind to replace the one we lost. And then we just resume attacking. We are untouchable at this stage. We are absolutely untouchable. After he uses defensive moves, such as the Iron Defenses or something, we will swap from Side Strike to Psychic. It's 10 damage less, but it does attack his special defense stats instead. And that will be a pretty nice, significant difference. Well worth doing. And we're about to get rid of his shield, and it's around now that he'll start using the defensive move he has, buffing his defense stats. Which of course affects Side Strike, so you just don't want that. But yep, we got rid of his shield. There it goes. The next thing he'll do is probably buff his defense stats right after this. Let's just see. There it goes. Iron Defenses. And we'll start using Psychic from now on to finish. And actually, I wonder if he'll actually remove our buffs. I'm not even sure if he'll remove our buffs. We could probably get away with one more Calm Mind to speed things up. Let's just see. Let's go for one more Calm Mind so we get ×2 on this. It'll just make things go quicker. I think you can get away with it. If not, it's fine. If he removes our stat buffs again, it's fine. It's just one move. Let's go for Psychic. See what kind of damage this does right now. Special defense is on him as well, so it's good. It's good. And we have by far enough PP to just get rid of the rest of his HP here within the timer limit. Absolutely okay. Psychic, yeah, we got 15 out of 16. Of course, we didn't use it at all. Just go ahead and pop that Psychic off. We'll catch up with the timer in a sec. Oh, it's a little crit. Not that actually big a difference, though. Special Defense falls. Has a chance to fall as well if you're using Psychic, so it's quite nice. He's not going to be replacing that, and of course it doesn't trigger. I just removed it straight away anyway, so it doesn't trigger competitive either way because you got rid of the competitive, so that's important. Go Psychic some more. And we should catch up the timer here. Yep. So it's another crit. I mean, they're not really a big difference. Crit or no crit, not a huge difference. But it doesn't look like he's removing our buffs. So if you guys are sweating about the timer, go for another Calm Mind or two. He'll thank you. You know, you'll thank you for that. You do have the time to get those off. If he removes them, I don't think he is. I think he only removes them earlier in the raid. We currently have 2 active Calm Minds as well as the cheers. So it's worth keeping in mind that just based off how much damage we're doing here for Psychic. He is Ice Terra. We're not super effective. That's something to consider. You aren't going to be popping them in one shot or anything, but that's okay. We don't need to. As you can see, we don't need to. We're not dying. We're not taking any damage at all. We are killing him. So this is the unrivaled Mewtwo from the raids that everybody caught. You can just whip him out. Just make sure your special attack stats are maxed. It'd be crazy if they're not, honestly, because that's the #1 go-to. And whatever other stat you have, just remember I'm using full speed. It does not make a difference. If you have no stats in speed, you're still going to be going first. You're still going to be going faster than Empoleon. If you have max stats in special defense, you're going to be untouchable anyway. This is it. Done. Pretty handy, pretty handy. Not sweating with HP at all. You do not need to put them into special defense. It's just an option. Special attack is mandatory though. There we go. And that is Empoleon done. You can catch him with whatever ball you like. It's finished. 7-star raid. Another one donezo for the week. Let's catch him in a great ball. Who cares? Either way, the rewards, I mean, I'm pretty sure are always going to be the same. For 7 stars, there's nothing special. You get your guaranteed ability patch, which is 1 ability patch. Maybe if you're lucky you get 2. I think I got 2 once, but you're not here for the rewards, you're here for the Pokemon itself. And we'll see that in a second here. I'll get rid of the camera so you can see. Alright, Empoleon caught. Another 7-star raid done. And the rewards are here. We do get an ability patch. And the other stuff is junk. That's as expected. Alright, there you go, folks. 7-star Empoleon raid done. Easy clap with the Mewtwo from the old raid event. Everybody should have that. If not, just get any Mewtwo and go for the stats in the build that I showed you. Skill swap is important. You can only use this on really normal Pokemon. You can't use it on Paradox, even though some Paradox can learn it. I learned that the hard way, the long way. So that was a bit annoying, but either way, this will work out for everybody. Just check it out and try it out and let me know how it works out for you guys in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye!